welcome to Game Bars, the weekly podcast from Dillsbone.com, where we dive into the week's news. I'm Matt Gardner. I'm joined today by Jonathan Lester.
Hello.
And by... Oh, no, we don't have Carl today.
No, Carl's off doing some fabulously exciting WildStar-related things
He's
right
hunting
now.
Chua.
He better not be. He's probably playing as a Chura, I would assume.
He might be playing as a Chua. He's going Dominion at launch.
He's going Dominion.
Can't believe he's betrayed.
People.
He's betrayed the plucky band of rebels.
Yeah, but they're super cliched and suck, though. Like, join the Empire, they're much better. You get, like, evil hamster, rabbit, Duracell bunny things. And also you get to be evil, and you have a rubbish starting area, so it's all gravy. I hope they fix that start.
Do you know what else is all gravy?
What's all gravy?
Half-Life 3, which...
Aha! It's happening.
Which is happening.
It's in development right now. It's coming. Hype!
It's being worked on as you listen to this. That's something that's happening.
It is.
It's Half-Life. I couldn't give a shit. Really?
No, Matt, no, the hype. Feel it. Feel the hype.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, really. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, of course I give a shit, because, you know, I want to play Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3
Yeah, I was going to say, and, you know, surely you take at least a professional interest.
Oh, absolutely. You know, do you know what?
Yeah, being senior editor of a gaming website, it's arguably quite exciting.
It's very exciting.
Indeed, but the problem is, of course, that it's been confirmed by sort of Lee Min, who previously worked at Valve, but hasn't worked at Valve for ages. And he said, yeah, so while I was there, Half-Life 3, I totally saw some concept art.
I mean, he did. I mean, he totally saw some concept art.
He said, and I quote, I guess I could say that I did see something that could be in the Half-Life universe. Boom!
Yeah.
Smoking
But then he went on to say, sort of go on a limb, I'd say I did see some concept art for Half-Life 3. Somebody's knocking on my door! That's what he said.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
No. So there you go. I mean, Half-Life, obviously it's been in pre-production for years. They're going to keep knocking ideas around. But yeah, so now it's been confirmed and it's happening, and Gabe Newell is going to save gaming forever. Again!
Yeah.
So Half-Life 3 confirmed. That is big news.
I think it's worth pointing out that actually, like, if Gabe Newell did a stick drawing of Gordon Freeman on a beer mat and wrote hashtag HL3 next to it.
Or hashtag
that would
Ricochet
technically
2.
be concept art.
Yeah, hashtag Ricochet 2 is all he'd need to do.
Like, that's technically concept art, I guess. So it could be anything.
I'm sure they got some really cool stuff with, like, you know, maybe Dog and Alex and, like, freaking Polaris.
No, it'll be like wearable. Like, it won't be a game. Half-Life 3 will be
a MOBA, probably.
Or like a piece of wearable tech that literally cuts your life in half. Maybe. I don't know what Valve did. They're doing some weird stuff right now.
Yeah, he also said that Left 4 Dead 3 looks great.
That's cool. That's, do you know what, because that hasn't been sort of bandied. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Half-Life 3, when it comes out, eventually, I'm going to be really psyched to play it. I'm going to play it straight away. I'll probably pre-order it, because that's how much I love the Half-Life universe. But Left 4 Dead 3, now that's something that, you know, sounds a bit, you know, that comes out the bag, that'll probably be here in a couple of years. Yeah, I can start getting a little bit excited for that, right? Because Left 4 Dead was awesome!
Yeah, super excited about that.
I want more co-op games!
Like, exactly. It was a really fun co-op game. Like, hopefully it'll have local multiplayer on next-gen consoles. That'd be great. I want that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so that's cool. I mean, there's the Japanese Left 4 Dead arcade machine, which is pretty awesome, and I'd love that to come to Europe. But it's not really the same, is it?
Not quite. We want to play Left 4 Dead now.
Yeah, I want to play the Left 4 Dead arcade machine.
Yeah. So that's the Valve news from this week.
Megaton announcement.
Some
guy who worked for Valve a while back.
Saw a scribbling of some concept art.
Huge.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know what else is pretty awesome?
Is it
completely speculative?
I was going to say, is it that machine that dispenses blowjobs that's currently on Indiegogo seeking crowdfunding?
Well, no, not really. That
'Cause I was
wasn't,
going to
that
say,
wasn't
that's
what I was
not
going
awesome.
for.
I don't think that is awesome. I think that's the other thing, Matt.
That's definitely the other thing. That's definitely not what I was gonna talk about next.
I literally just saw you minimise it.
Well, you know, we like to do our trawl across Kickstarter and Indiegogo just to
Yeah,
see
well,
what's
Kickstarter
winning.
maybe. Indiegogo is usually where projects go to die, but I can't help but notice that this one has managed to get 454% funding.
Well, it's a machine that dispenses blowjobs.
Obviously, it is a blowjob dispenser. It's probably going to do quite well. But okay, so apparently,
But that's not what we were going to.
All right, Matt. What's more awesome than a blowjob dispenser?
The possibility. Oh God! Well, nobody's going to follow that, but I'll try. Child of Light coming to the Vita.
That is awesome.
That's
that is awesome.
I was gonna do the Halo bit then, but I thought
Do you know what? That's
let's go more
better.
awesome. Child of Light coming to the Vita. That's something that got announced this week. That's something that that UbiArt engine is just so gorgeous. And no, hang on. Let me qualify that. It's really awesome if you've got an OLED Vita. Like, it's particularly awesome if you've got an OLED Vita. That's not to say like the newer Vita looks bad, because it really doesn't. But like, if you've got an OLED Vita and Child of Light's coming, man, my eyes, my retinas, they're gonna cream themselves like people will be creaming into that blowjob dispenser. Yeah, I went there.
I wish you hadn't. So, right, let's do the Halo.
This is what happens when Carl leaves us.
Ruined Child of Light for everyone now. Ruined it. It's dirty. Playing that. It's wrong. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong
Sick
with you?
puppy.
You're the one that fouled. You're the one
puppy.
that befouled this fine podcast.
I'm just saying.
Shoehorning in a blowjob.
What you're saying? Can you? I think that is actually one of the settings. I think shoehorns one. But no, look. Okay, so maybe you can use it as a shoehorn. I
don't even
want
to know.
Okay, so there was some Halo news this week, or actually, no, there wasn't. There was some Halo rumors this week. Big fat Halo rumors this week, and they come in two flavors. First of all, was that a police car?
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
Are they actually Valve actually knocking on your door?
Well, after we just broke that Halo news, sorry, that oh god, it's been a long week. After we just broke that Half-Life news, I have to say that they did come knocking at my door.
Right.
But now they've gone, as you heard, like someone got stabbed or something.
They probably came round and were like, saw you had in-home streaming.
UKIP won a council seat or something like that. They've got to go sort that out.
Righto. Okay, we don't do politics.
Topical! Right, back to the speculative Halo!
Yeah, we don't at all do politics at this site. So, apparently, there's going to be a new Spartan in Halo 5, right?
Yes.
You know this?
Yes.
We saw the new Spartan, and we were like, kind of trying to work out who he or she was, because I figured she was going to be Sarah Palmer, right?
Yeah, because this is the thing. Like, the first thing I said is that a woman?
I kind of kept thinking of the president's wife from the first series of 24. She'd be an amazing Spartan.
She'd be awesome.
Yeah. But yeah. So no, sorry. That ridiculous. We kind of need Cole here. He's like a stabilizing influence in these podcasts.
He is. I feel like this could spin off wildly at any given moment.
I like spinning off though. I think people enjoy our tangential.
People like spin-offs.
Things. Yeah, absolutely. I think that is also a setting on that machine as well. Spin-off. But yeah. So apparently she is not Sarah Palmer.
She's not even a she.
Exactly. She's not a she. He's a he. And
a snake-hipped he.
Yeah, and 343 are not going to tell us who he is.
I was actually rooting for Sarah Palmer. I was really rooting for Sarah Palmer. That would have been badass, because she got a fat character intro in the last game. And of course, freaking Spartan Ops as well. Like she's like fully introduced there, like well-rounded out characters. That would have been awesome to see that continuation. And I don't know.
If it's one of the flaming idiots from Majestic team, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Oh god. Oh,
If
majestic.
343 said, we've got this awesome, well, not awesome, but actually really not awesome at all, but like half-decent female character here that we've taken the time to introduce. But let's not use her. Let's use one of these generic cookie-cutter dudes instead. I'm going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
And what's more, I'm going to be pissed off if they're just shoehorning a character in there for no good reason.
Yeah.
Like maybe Master Chief now has gone missing because he's now the Messiah or something. And now you play.
Can we deal with that? Because you said something like when this first came out, like you said something really, really something that really resonated with me, which like is something we saw come to the fore in Halo 4 a little bit. Like, yeah, the idea that Halo's heading down a kind of messianic, kind of spiritual narrative path.
I
just
worry.
don't want that.
Yeah, thing is, it's awesome hard sci-fi. The Halo universe is hard sci-fi. There've been loads of themes of mysticism and religion before, but only in the Covenant.
But yeah, that's character driven.
And they use it, and they knew it was a lie. They were, the prophets were using it as a sort of propaganda weapon as much as anything.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. It was a really interesting to see how all the races kind of knew their religion was a lie, but used it to sort of get along. It was really cool. The lore was great. But you know what? We've seen Master Chief in the cloak. It's called Halo 5 Guardians, which sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon, which I would watch. But this horrible nagging feeling at the back of my mind is telling me that at some point, probably halfway through, someone's going to say, "You are the one from the prophecy," or something. You know what I mean? Some bullshit prophecy nonsense. I just bet that's going to happen. Then he's going to put on a stupid cloak and go missing, and one of the other Spartans will have to go find him, and he will say, "I'm ascending to another plane of humanity." No, just shoot aliens in the face, Master Chief. That's all we need from you.
No, it's going to happen. They're going to have to go find the Keymaster, and then there'll be the Architect,
and
then they'll have a flying fight in the middle of a rainstorm with like 1,000 Agent Smiths. Oh wait, no, that's
that's the main sort of example I use when a really awesome hard sci-fi series, because that is what The Matrix was, goes into mystical bullshit. You get the fucking Architect. So no Halo. We almost had an Architect.
Hell no!
There was an Architect kind of in Halo 4 that kind of turns up and spouts some random crap.
There was a librarian.
Yeah.
And
there was that scene. That rubbish scene. So, yeah, okay, none of that, Halo. Don't do that. What is interesting, though, the other Halo rumours is that there's going to be a Master Chief collection.
Yes.
Of Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4, remastered into HD for Xbox One.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Because, I mean, obviously, we were expecting a kind of anniversary edition of Halo 2, to celebrate 10 years of Halo 2. Nah, it's probably my least favourite Halo game, but you know what? It's still pretty good.
It's really awesome.
and that would have been pretty cool. But this is significantly awesome. If this is a reality, and it's still an if, because we've had this rumor, it's reports. This one came from Engadget. If this is true, I'm going to have to get an Xbox One.
Oh yeah. Thing is though, I may be proven wrong, but I'm getting a sort of. I think I may be the one from the prophecy map, because I think I'm getting a sort of vision of the future here.
You get a vision. Did you just poke yourself in the eye?
What?
Well, that'll make you see things.
Oh, I know what you mean. When you sort of like squeeze your eye and you see all those little
it's like weird shapes and shit, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not one of those little eye floater things either.
Okay, that's good.
You know those things? Those little bits of hardened sclera or whatever. No, it's not either of those things. It is a full-on psychic vision from the future. What it's telling me is that this rumour is based on reality, but is only half of the truth. Because let me tell you this. Like, just getting the original Halo from Xbox to Xbox 360 was a huge undertaking that required a full retail game. And Microsoft are going to do this 4 times. Like, they're going to try and get Halo 2, a game on the original Xbox, not only across across 2 consoles that have totally different architecture, but also doing a remastering project that is as big as creating a whole new game, and then do the same for Halo 3, and then do the same for Halo 4, for the price of one retail game? No. No, that's not ever going to happen. But what is going to happen is this, and this is what I reckon. There will be a Master Chief Collection. And what the Master Chief Collection is a limited, very pricey collector's edition of standalone Halo 1 Anniversary that retails on the Xbox Live store, marketplace, for about £20 to £25. Halo 2 Anniversary, which is available both at retail and online with sort of redone multiplayer. And then standalone digital versions of Halo 3 and Halo 4. And probably some swag as well.
So just a little bit of a retouching for Halo 3 and Halo 4 rather than a full remaster.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I think I'm probably in agreement with you. I mean, you're seeing how fast Sony are getting The Last of Us turned round for an HD re-release. It's going to be that. Halo 4 looked pretty good. I mean, it was towards the tail end of the Xbox 360's kind of standalone lifespan, so it looked the business.
Yeah, Halo's always looked great.
Exactly, and it wouldn't take much to make Halo 3 and Halo 4 look just a little better on Xbox.
But Halo 2 though, and Halo 1, those are full-on Sistine Chapel scale restoration jobs. Because you're getting them, you got to do some tremendously clever things and then some tremendously painstaking things just to get Halo 1 looking, as brilliant as it did. And for the record, Halo 1 looks great even in its original engine. But getting it up to that level just on the Xbox 360, which had much more similar architecture to the original Xbox, was huge and commanded a full retail price. So, yeah, I wouldn't hold out for spending 40 quid for all of it. But I'd love to be wrong.
Yeah, what will be interesting is whether they use it as an opportunity to explore ideas for the Halo 5 multiplayer.
I bet there'll be a beta.
I hope so. That would be really awesome. And something that the Xbox... It's going to be a massive part eventually. Halo multiplayer is always a massive part of the Xbox experience, and that's been true of the original Xbox, it's been true of Xbox 360, it will certainly be true of the Xbox One, and it would be fantastic to be able to play some Halo with your mates on Xbox One come this Christmas. And I think they'll absolutely look to do that. But bring back ranks, please. Bring back ranks. I want insignia. I like ranks. I like that.
You and your unlockables.
Me and my little progression system. Do you know what?
I love
no. Do you know what? You say that. You say that. You were there grinding your ass off to rise for the ranks.
I was there playing the game, man. It's not I really take issue to people using the word grinding in that context. Like, shooting people in a first-person shooter is not grinding, it's playing the game.
Grinding, there is no difference between playing a game for a long period of time. The only difference between playing a game for a long period of time and grinding is enjoyment factor. It's purely subjective. I used that to troll you a little bit there.
Yeah, you did. But grinding is when you have to literally have to do it. Like, yeah. Like, it's like when people say, "Oh my god, this racing game is grinding." It's like, no, you're racing a racing game. That's the whole point of the game. But yeah, so Forza 5 is pretty grindy. What other news have we got this week? Then?
Well, Far Cry 4's box art is really racist.
Yeah, Far Cry 4 is totally racist. Put an article about that this week because there's a guy on the box and he's like racist and doing racist stuff, and he's also homophobic because he's wearing pink, and men aren't allowed to wear pink because it makes them gay and awful, apparently. And so Far Cry 4 is racist. What? What? Really? What, though? What? People are making sweeping, specious and ridiculous assumptions on the quality of Far Cry 4's writing, a game we know nothing about, based on box art? Are you insane? Are you high? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. I liked your little subtitle of "Can we have some hits, please?" And I'd quite like to call out a fair few large media outlets for some other stuff as well, because this isn't the first thing that's pissed me off in the last week or two.
Go on, Matt, bring it.
There was a thing going around. Basically, there was this just really shameless publication filled with scantily clad women basically posing around some gaming peripherals. It was like something out of the late 80s, early 90s. It was real basement dweller stuff, and it was completely risible and just frankly awful. And we, of course, didn't touch it with a 10-foot barge pole on this site because, well, why would we? What's the point? But everyone else under the sun did and went, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. This is super sexist and terrible. Don't buy this. Why are we bringing so much attention to it then? Hits. That's right. Fucking moralizing twats on big websites going, well, isn't this terrible? Yes, it is. Why are you fucking shouting about it? Sorry, it really pisses me off when that
scandals.
happens.
It's because scandal's super great.
But it wasn't a scandal.
No, but you can make it a scandal if you shout loudly enough about it.
I mean,
you can turn box art. Seriously, you can turn box art. Actually, really awesome looking box art that I like a lot, even though the dude looks terrifyingly like Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick, like kind of a sort of terrifying Patrick Stewart crossed with Bieber.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, Far Cry 4 really isn't racist, and people need to calm down. Thing is, there are so many like important issues affecting gaming right now, and like the sort of the portrayal of different races and inclusivity is totally one of those issues.
Yeah.
This isn't one of those battles though. This is a picture. No, that's it.
That's it. That's completely it. It's a fucking picture. That we and I like how you highlighted this by giving it its own paragraph space, highlighting it in bold and red. We know nothing about Far Cry 4. Well, we do a little bit now because the director had to come out and say, "What the fuck are you doing?" But this whole controversy, and I say that with a little bit of contempt and disdain because it was spun out of nothingness. Yeah, was spun out of nothingness.
Yep, it was.
Just this strange
it was a thread on NeoGAF that got totally ridiculously, because we love to report NeoGAF because it's full of industry veterans and leaks, and it's great. And has a decent community too. But this kind of wow, like even games industry got in on it. What, are they on Outbrain now? Are they on ZergNet now? I mean, what the hell are they doing?
But I don't even know. It's just bad. It's just disappointing.
Yes, it is.
So that's been this week.
that has been this week. Are we going to do winners and losers of the week?
No, but everyone lost with that whole. Oh.
Yeah, we're not copping out though. We're not copping out. Loser of the week is Titanfall PC players.
Ooh.
Because they literally lost 2 PC playlists because Respawn couldn't be asked to make them better.
Yeah. We don't like this. We don't like sort of feature removal. Like, if you've done something
like
slightly
BioWare
wrong,
did in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, they like that, like that. Make it better. Don't just get rid of stuff. Like make it better. Listen to feedback. Listening to feedback means making changes, making improvements, improving on what you have. They weren't broken systems. They weren't unpopular because they didn't work.
No, and what's ridiculous is like they made capture the flag better by making it so that Titans can't pick up flags.
Yeah,
it makes sense that Titans can't pick up flags. They've got great big monster hands and they just crush the flag. You know, they added that in. It played much better, and then 12 hours later removed the playlist.
It's annoying.
Well done. And also, the matchmaking is getting worse. The matchmaking was really fast at launch, especially on Xbox One. It's got slower and more unbalanced.
Oh, Titanfall.
We don't have review updates, but a part of me really wants to go back and put in a big fat update on that review saying Respawn doesn't seem to know their arse and their elbows at the moment. Anyway, I feel like they're losers of the week, to be honest. Like, you know, You can still play the game types if you go in variety pack, but variety pack.
No.
No one plays variety pack. And then, so right, let's have a winner of the week then.
Ooh, winner of the week. Winner of the week.
Well, winner of the week, I think, is it could quite possibly be Steam, not for any of this Half-Life 3 stuff, but the fact that in-home streaming is out and works really well and is free.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good shout. There have been a number of good things this week. Like Arkham Knight got itself its first sort of gameplay reveal and looks really awesome and very next gen, which is something that we want. The underpants industry got a boost because I finally got around to playing AA in Isolation and I cacked myself a whole bunch of times.
Nice.
Vita owners, obviously, as we mentioned, with Child of Light, which is awesome. European Xbox One owners, external storage and the One Guide coming.
That's
well,
good.
Actually, that's technically next month.
And of course, the next generation is finally going to be kicking off with the news that a truly next-gen game has been announced for both consoles and confirmed. Minecraft is coming in August.
That's good.
It is, but on the other hand, it's Minecraft. I've got Minecraft on PC, had it for years, got the mobile version. I like it a lot. But I don't know. Thing is, Minecraft, do you know what? I wonder, I have a prediction maybe, that there will come a time, maybe in not so many years, where more kids will know what a creeper is than who Mario is.
Probably.
I reckon.
Mario's never had his own Lego set.
No. And also, Minecraft's a really awesome game for everyone as well, like for kids as well. Like, it's like having your own Lego set. It's wicked.
Yeah, like young and old. It's more versatile because you can literally create pretty much anything.
Yep.
The amazing multiplayer games are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I played my first game of Hunger Games the other day.
Cool.
It's awesome. It's really great. So, yeah, it's just, that's a scary but likely possibility, I suppose. It's not really scary for us, for oldies who live through the Sega Nintendo wars, though. I think. Do you know what? It will have earned it. Mario hasn't really done an enormous amount in the last few years.
Is it not? You're going a little bit David Bowie there. I quite like that. Okay.
I was bracing myself for backlash, but that'll come later in the comments.
I think you'll find most like hardcore Nintendo fans, and I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm not a hardcore Nintendo fan, but I like my Nintendo. Most of us are just too busy playing like all those great games on Wii U. We're not really. We're waiting for Super Mario Kart 8, sitting there literally by the door. Okay, come on, winner of the week.
Winner of the week. Winner of the week. Winner of the week. Winner of the week. Winner of the week. I'm off going with Steam. Sort of.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't exactly won. They've just, the things come out of beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you know what? I'm going to say winner of the week is Batman Arkham Knight, because it looks absolutely freaking spectacular.
It does.
Yep.
And it looks, do you know what? It's what we've been asking for as well. It's a third-party title that looks unmistakably next-gen.
And it looks like it could play next-gen as well.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Please. Hopefully we'll find out at an event before or after E3.
Agreed.
In the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll be able to get hands on and check that out for ourselves. But yeah, we've got a few things coming up over the next couple of weeks. Just spent a little bit of time with Sega. That's going to be good. We've got another challenge, Carl. We dropped yesterday. Carl does the Broforce Assassins Challenge. Do check that out. It's pretty funny. And do keep those. Do keep your suggestions coming in. So the more left field, the better. That's going to be awesome. I think we're pretty much settled on the Just Cause 2 challenge.
Yes,
week.
we are. I think that one looks like a whole bunch of fun.
It does. I love that game. I love it. So I never actually finished it because the pan-hour is freaking enormous. But that lava, that sort of hot lava challenge sounds absolutely brilliant.
Lava.
The floor is lava. Can't wait to see that. So yes, Carl, that's your challenge for this week. He can hear us. His sense is going off. It's
challenge sense. My challenge sense is tingling.
So yeah, that's been a very weird and wonderful game, Buzz.
Been an odd one. I'm not going to lie.
It's been odd. Please come back to us, Carl. You balance us out.
You complete me. You complete me.
See what you've done.
Do you see what happens? It all falls apart.
It all falls apart.
It's like keeps us honest.
But anyway, dear listener, if you've gotten this far, thank you so much. Do hit subscribe if you want to
You're a trooper. Well done.
And we will catch you. We might catch you next week. Well, hopefully,
yeah.
Because I'm moving house. So,
yeah, I'm sure we'll
we'll be able to do something. We'll be able to do something.
No problems. We've got a Carl and Arsehole song.
So yeah, do tune in next weekend, and we'll catch you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.